Rahim. Hello everyone, this is Mr. John. Today we're gonna go with Unit 8. Are you ready? I hope you are. So let's get started. Now, today we're gonna talk about a journey to space. You like space? Yeah, you can say me too. I don't know. Space is really dangerous, different, weird place, you can say. We have a lot of things today to learn. Let's get started. Here we go. Number one. So what it says here, an astronaut travels into space. So what is the answer for that? Let's see. Oops. The answer is like this. No, wait. I want to check it in a better way. Okay. So astronauts and astronauts. So this is important. Astronaut, this man is going like super crazy with this cable. This is for oxygen and to bring him back. If this were we cut, he will be flying for a long time until he can die. So the moon looks big around and round and writes one. So let's see. Space, this is a space that we are in. Okay. Earth looks very small from space, of course. What is space? Fourth. Yeah, this is really here, small one. Astronauts live and work in a space station. This is like a space station. And the last thing, astronauts wear special clothes with oxygen inside. These are oxygens here. And this is the cable to give him oxygen more and to bring him back to the, what do you say? Space station. Cool. Now let's go down here and see what we're going to do. Cool space fans. Oh my goodness. We have a lot of things today. So number one, the first person to travel into ASPEC was that space was a man called Yuri Gagarin. How much was the moon? ONMO. We see Earth change during the month. Scientists think there are more stars than sand on all of the Earth. Can you imagine that? We have stars more than the sands. Wow, that's cool. Earth beaches and astronaut special clothes weight 127 kilogram. What? 127 kilogram clothes? Earth is the only place with important things like the water and the oxygen, and astronauts live in a space station for 4 or 6 months. Guys, do you believe that? 127 kilogram for clothes. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to say any word. It's just really crazy. So where do astronauts live in space? Astronauts live in space station, on a space station in space. Which planet do we live on? We live in planet Earth. It's easy. When can we see the moon? You can see the moon at night if you are on Earth. But if you are in space, you can see whatever your time is because it's moving there. Cool. Now let's go next up. Here we go. Now let's see. The is bright in the sky at night. So what is this? It's the moon is bright in the sky at night. Cool. Earth is a planet. Easy. You can see lots of stars in the sky at night if you use the telescope. Is really good one. And all the 8 planets move around the sun in our solar system. So this is the solar system that we have, and this is the Earth, and this is the sun, and they are all moving together. So, and the universe is space, the stars, and all planets in it. So we have Earth, we have solar system, we have space, we have galaxy, and we have the universe. After universe, we have universes. So it's not easy or small, I think, really. So actually, I have just told that my students, we're gonna watch a video about that. I just remember. So I'm gonna share that with them. And how can I share that with you? I'm gonna leave them in under our my YouTube channel. I will give some links. It's really different story about Earth as space. So I'm gonna show you that. Okay, I'm gonna give them in the comment below. Okay, or I'll just stop it there. Okay. Now let's see. This is the solar system as you see, and here Earth telescope. This is the space. And this is the moon. Nice. So let's see. It's bigger than a solar system. What is it? The universe. Actually, solar system, we have a galaxy. After galaxy, we have a universe, okay? So it's a job. What is it? Astronaut. Oops, I just got this. There are 8 of them in the solar system. They are planets. Planets. You can see it at night. What is it? It's the moon. It's got 8 planets and 1 sun in it. What is it? It's the solar system. You can move it. What is it? It's telescope. You can move it here and there. Okay, you need it to live. What is that? Oxygen. That's cool. So let's make it up. Now, how do you spell this? What is this? It's a rocket. R-O-C-K-T-E-T. What does it mean? It means what? It means a craft that send astronauts to the space. That's it. How do you spell telescope? So T-E-L-E-S-C-P-C-O-P-E. And what do we use it for? We use it to see the moon or something. So thing which astronauts travel inside it to go to space, a thing that we use to see the space. Yeah, we need that. Without it, we can't see anything in it. So let's go next page. Now, what is this? Look at the photo. What do you think they are? Read the match. Number 1, guys, it could be a telescope. What is that? 5. Sorry, I made the mistake. It could be a telescope. This is number 1. I think we can just read them. It might be a space station. This 2. It may be an astronaut. This one. It could be Earth. This one. And a lot of things in the moon. So, guys, here the grammar we're talking about could, might, and may. Could, may, and might. So let's go to our favorite thing to do this. Okay. Remember, we have talked about some grammars. We're gonna go again back to this, but let me just tell you something about this. Here we just talking about may and might and could as well, right? So may, might, could. It's kind of possibilities, okay? It's kind of possibilities. They are all the same, and they are 50% for something happening, okay? I could see you. For example, let's meet tomorrow. Okay, man, I might be what, guys? I might be free. You can meet them, okay? So it's not to be as something that sure about it, okay? So let's go see here. Look here. Here, it's just showing you part of something. So we say it might be a moon, it might be, or it could be an astronaut, here telescope, here the space station, and here, and this might not be not. So look here, answers is written here. Cool. Now let's check up the figure. Could see, could be, might be, could travel, may eat, and no. Okay, I missed something actually to tell you something about it. Now let me tell you. Now we say for something in English, actually we say for this group, they have a name. So we can just make it that way. Can, could, may, might. We have will, would, but they have different. So we can call this a group. I'm gonna write them all to see what group that you can just remember. So will, would, may, might, can, could, shall, should, and have to, ought to. Try my best to make it correct, but it's crazy sometimes. No need for this, wait. Okay, now, guys, we say for this what? Models, okay? We say these are what, guys? Models, okay? We say all of this in English, not molds, models. Sometimes it's crazy. It's trying to help me, but it's going crazy. So these models, guys, we have an important rule. We say after this all, we have V0. Not V1, no V2, no V3, no VING, no verb, anything. Just V0, okay? V0. So how could we say that? For example, I say will be. might be, can be, shall be, have to go. You can't say am, is, are, going, eating. No. Okay. So let's see what it says here. Look now. I think we are here, should be here. Okay, now listen. Look here, for example, look, could see, not saw or seen. Could be, might be, could travel, eat, may eat, not ate or something. Might not have, may be. So this is important. Do you think you might be an astronaut one day? Might be. So why it might be? You could be or not. I'm not sure about it. No, I think it could be scary for me. Maybe scary for me. You travel so far from home, but you could see lots of amazing things like stars and planets. Yes, but you may eat food from packet every day, and that's not good. So that's true. They might not have ovens in the space station, and I may travel on Earth instead. So I might be a pilot one day. Might be. So it's a little bit crazy one. So let's talk about this here. May, might, could as a verb. So what do astronauts sometimes eat in space? They might eat bread, ice cream, or spaghetti. What do you think? Of course, spaghetti and maybe bread. But ice cream, I think is impossible. So what's the smallest? What is the smallest? Sorry. Yeah. Now, what is the smallest? What is the smallest planet? It is Mercury, Venus, Mars. Venus, Mercury, Venus. Actually, I don't know. Which one is the smallest one? Mercury, Venus, Mars. Here, look. He says, search the internet to find out the answers are correct. Actually, let me guess. I'm not sure. You can check. Okay. So let's make it up. Here, I can say spaghetti is okay. Or bread is okay. Ice cream is impossible. So which one is the smallest planets? Mars, Venus, Mercury. I'm not sure, guys. For example, if you want to make it correct, actually, you can go back a little bit. Look, for example, here. This one is the smallest, I think. Might be. I'm not sure, guys. So you have to search for that, but let me try my best. Let's go Mercury. No, Mercury is big. Let's go with the Venus. Now, which planet has a volcano in it? Maybe Mercury. I'm not sure still. How far is the International Space Station above the Earth? 4,040? No. 400? I think, yeah. 4,000 kilometers. I think so. 400? No, it's not far away now. So these are my answers. You can check. Maybe they are correct, maybe not. I am not sure. Okay. So you can do your best about it. Now let's go for the next one. Now, okay. Yeah, write must or can't about something. So must, it's something, let me share with you. Here, now we say, guys, so we have must and we have to. So what's the past of have to? Do you know what's the past of have to? Yeah, what's the past of have to? It had to, right? Okay. Now my question, what's the past of must? Yes, it's as well had to. Yeah, it is same to say had to. Sorry, had to. Yeah, had to for both. But, so now what can we do? Now, if I'm talking about must, it means something 100%, something that's forbidden or you have to do it. Have to, they are same. So both of them, 100% for doing something, 100%, okay? But if you say don't have to, it's a different story. Now, let's see. This planet can't be Saturn because it has got any rings, so this is Earth. We can't see any stars tonight, so the sky must be cloudy. Yeah, Earth, look beautiful from the space. Maybe we can say must look There be an ants on the planets because there isn't any water in it. There can't be any plants because there is no water. Astronauts don't wear helmet in the space station, so they can. They must be in the space. Yeah, there must be oxygen in the space station. Okay, in the space station, astronaut, they take off their helmet. So of course there is an oxygen, so that's why it's all okay for them. Now let's say name Anya, Beth, and Kara. So cats, pasta, glasses, books, gardening, smartwatch, music, chemistry, long hair, and they're gonna talk about this. So who is this? It can't be an Anya because Anya doesn't like pasta. Oh, nice. So it can't be what? Beth, because Beth has got a smartwatch, so there is no smartwatch. It must be what? Kara. Now let's see. Who's this? It can be Kara because Kara has got long hair. Done. It can be Beth because Beth doesn't go gardening. It must be Anya, and that's correct. Now look at information again and look and write something about the picture, can't or mustn't, and give me a reason. So who is she? You can say it can be Sarah, it can be same like this. Okay. Sorry. Okay, now let's go with the grammar as usual. Now let's go. Circle the words, then imagine. So there are 3 astronauts in the crew. Orbit. So astronauts, they are a crew or orbit. They are a crew. A crew means a team, right? A team. So the moon orbit lands on Earth. So what do you say? The moon orbits on Earth, just turning like this. There isn't any gravity in a rocket or chocolate. Of course, gravity in a rocket there. A rocket has never landed. Yeah, a rocket has never landed on a planet Jupiter. Jupiter is a little bit far away, maybe, or maybe they have not good atmosphere to go. A rocket engines use what? Fuel, of course. So this one is gravity, here the rocket, and according to this word. So number 1, crew, 2, orbit, gravity, 3, planet Jupiter, as you see. Number 4, and the last thing is fuel, using a lot of fuels there. This is the engine, and using a lot of fuel actually. Now, the space station orbits the Earth every 90 minutes. Astronauts travels to space in a rocket. The rocket needs to be very strong and powerful to launch into space. The crew are the people who are working together in the space station. 1969. Yes, landed on the moon for the first time. When there isn't any gravity, things don't fall on the ground. That's cool. A rocket needs millions of liters for fuel, of course. They use a lot, more than you imagine. To launch into space, vehicles like cars, trains, and rocket needs an engine to move. It's not easy at all. Now let's go with the rocket. True and false. The rocket has landed on a planet. Is that true? True. And the planet? False. No, they just moved from Earth. The rocket launched from Earth. Correct. There are 4 astronauts. Nope. 3. The rocket has got 1 engine. Yes. False. 1 engine, isn't it? Maybe more. I'm not sure about this. This is here, maybe 1 engine, maybe another engine there. I'm not sure. But I say false. Maybe false or true. They can't see it. You can't tell. Space station is on orbiting a planet. False. No, it's here, not orbiting a planet. That's correct. There is a gravity inside the rocket. No, false. That's good for now, right? Cool. Okay, so let's continue here. Order the words as he just put them in order. Is I the telescope to look this that used into space? This is the telescope that I use to look into space. So again, number 2, This is the planet that I saw when I looked into space. We say this is the science teacher that taught me about space. And here, this is the book which I used to find about the planets. Okay. Now, what's the grammar here? Let me just give you a hint there. Okay. Now, today we're going to talk about relative pronouns. We have the most important thing is that. And we have where, we have which, we have who, we have, well, we have just a minute. I couldn't remember all of them. When, you can say when, no problem. Yeah, when. So, what are the differences between them? So that, you can use it for everything. It's acceptable, okay? I'm talking about that. Okay, you remember the person that we met yesterday? Yeah, that is my friend. Okay, but because I'm talking about the person, I can say, I'm talking about a person, I can use it what? As who. You remember the person that we met yesterday? Who is my friend? Okay, that man is my friend. Who? Okay. Now, where we talking about but? Place. Here we talk about something. And here we talk about what, guys? Easy time. So let's go back and see these examples together. Look here what it says. This telescope, that, you can say that, you can say which I use to look into space. This is the planet, that, which you can say I saw in the west when I looked into space. This is the teacher, science, that taught me. You can say who taught me about science. You can say this as well. And this is the book which I use to find about the planets. So which here is talking about that and which, because it's about something, okay? That's it. Now let's see, place, thing, person, you can just figure that out together. Now let's see. The sun, place, or thing, or a person is a thing. So it's the sun, which, let me make it up again. Place is talk about where, thing is talk about which, and I'm talking about person, it's about who, right? Cool. Now let's make it up together. Now the sun is a thing, or you can say which gives light and air to the earth. An astronaut is a person, an astronaut who, the person that travels into space, you can say that. Or an astronaut, a person who travels. A space station is a place where, you can add this, add it next to each other if you remember. Yeah, you can say a person that, a place where, a thing which, okay? A telescope is a thing that or a thing which. You can use it up. And here, a scientist is a person that studies science. And this one is the example, correct one, okay? So you can use, actually here, as you see, you can use it as together. For example, a person who, a thing which, or think that, a place where. Okay, you can use that up, no problem. Or you can use it by yourself, but sometimes you can put them together. Now let's go back and see. Draw a person, a place, thing. You can draw something here and you can make it. This is the person who taught me English. For example, you can draw Mr. John. Okay, this is Mr. John. You can make me with muscles, no problem. And you say, this is a person who taught me English. A think place, this is a place that I learned English from, or studied, or played, my childhood. You have a lot of things to say. Now let's go to story. Grandpa jump. Oh, grandpa's jump. Let's see what his job was. I think it was a little bit crazy job. Let's see. Henry was helping his grandpa to tidy up. What's inside these boxes, Grandpa? I don't know. It could be some old books. I don't know. It could be. Can we look inside? We might find something interesting. No problem. There is a telescope and look at this photo. Who are these people? They might be my old friends. Let me see. Grandpa put his glasses Oh, yeah, it's me. I must be 25 years old in this photo. Woohoo, that's nice. Are the others people astronauts? Yes, they are astronauts that landed on the moon in 1969. They went into space in a rocket called Apollo 11. Wow, this one. And look, this is the rocket that they used. Okay, this photo was taken, passive voice, only an hour before the rocket launched into space. Wow, and nice. Grandpa, what was your job? I was a journalist. The whole world was interested in Apollo 11. I interviewed the crew many times. That's amazing. Can we look inside the other boxes? Yeah, there might be photos on the Earth that was taken from the moon. Wow, might be. I like it. The story is good. I like the story. Now let's see. It must be 11 years old. So what is it, guys? The old man is talking about. We might find something interesting. The boy. I was a journalist. The grandpa. Now let's see. He's talking about something. Story again. Circle the words. Okay. Number one. Henry finds some books or photos. Photos. The first photo shows grandpa, three astronauts and a family. Astronauts. The photo was taken more than 25, 20, 50 years old because he's now 75 years old. The astronauts traveled to the moon. Yes. There might be a photo or Earth. Why not space station? Because space station is actually later. First rockets and then they make a space station. It could be a first time because we make it up first. Henry is interested to find out the name boxes. True. Grandpa knows what is inside all the boxes. False. No, he doesn't. He couldn't remember. Henry is excited when he finds a photo. Yes. Henry is not interested in Grandpa job. False. Henry's grandpa won't look into no boxes at the end of the story. True. That's cool. I like it. Wow. This here. We say about this as constellation. Yeah, it's kind of stars next to each other and they make maybe a dog, a cat, a lion. I don't know, but this one is crazy. Let's see. My trip to an observatory. Yeah, this is observatory. We have a very, very, very big, what do you say, telescope in it, right? Now, let's see. I'm Loyan, and I'm from Cape Town in South Africa. When I'm older, I want to be an astronaut. On my birthday last summer, my dad and I visited the South Africa African Astronomical Observatory. It is 400 kilometers from the Cape Town, so it's a long way from to dive there. Took a long time to drive there. It is the best place for an observatory because it's far away from any towns or city because there should be light around. So there isn't any light pollution. It's very dark, so you can see the night sky or the stars really easily. We went on our tour to observatory. The scientists talked to us about all the stars. I wanted to see the constellation called Leo. Leo because it's coming from lion, because it's like my name. The scientist showed me how to use the space telescope, where to look in the sky, and how to start this, make a picture that looks like a lion. There are 13 stars in the constellation of Leo, but I couldn't see only 9. Some of them are really bright. Nice. It was a great night because I also saw meteors. Some meteors are spark rocks. Meteors like coming like this. They travel from space to Earth, but they are not very hot. And they are very hot. They move fast. It was very interesting one. Yeah. Oops. Sorry. So let's go with the observation in South Africa is far from the bright lights in the city. You can use the space telescope to see the stars and planets that they are far away. There are 13 meteors in the Earth of Leo, and the stars, stars is, so there is no S. A star. Okay, a star is a space of rock that travels constellation very quickly. Yeah. Two constellations. Just like it. No problem. Let's go with the new words. So here we're just talking about like writing a paragraph. We have a body, we have a conclusion, we have the headline, and we have the introduction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, by the way. So the first thing is introduction. It begins. After introduction, we have the body. After the body, we have headline is the first should be. Introduction, body, and the conclusion. The conclusion is the finishing, what we say, the paragraph. Now let's see here what to say. A big bear eats picnic box. What is that? Oh my goodness. So let's see. A bear has eaten a picnic box. Okay. So the first one, as this is start, is better, not this. Nature, school has deleted on homework disaster. Of course, this is the headline. And here we have which one? Moon, man on the moon, an astronaut landed on the moon last Sunday morning. So it's kind, which one is the best one to go with what? The best headline. This is the best, the best, the best. Big and short one shouldn't be very long. Now let's go with the review. The solar system has got 8 planets. Astronauts live and work in a space station. The moon moves around the world in orbits. The rocket is going to land. When it drops something, space doesn't fall in many gravities. There were 3 astronauts in the crew that landed in 1969. And that's really good. Okay, so you can make it no way. I will show you the answers because I think we have drawing something. I think it's going to be crazy. I like it. Yeah. Now let's go down and see the answers. What might be? Number 1, it might be because of that. What might be because of that? So let's make it up together. Number 1, it might be a meteor because it's traveling very fast. It might be an observatory because there is a telescope. It might be a satellite because it is orbiting the Earth. That's correct. That's correct. Okay, let's go with the last thing here. Now again, might, can't, must. It might be a dangerous world. This has the astronauts doing gymnastics that must be fun without any gravity. It must be a very difficult to eat a food without gravity, of course, because flying. Yes, and the food is in a plastic package and they added water to it. Yeah, it can't taste good. There are lots of windows in the space station so that you must have got a great view of space. They might see meters. Yes, maybe. I think I would like to be an astronaut one day. Never. It's not my cup of tea. It's really crazy. Now, who, which, and what? So a telescope is the thing that we used in the start. An astronaut person travels. So a person who, or you can say that, no problem. An astronaut is the person who travels or a person that travels into space. Observatory is a place where, or that place that the night, the sky. I think where is better here, not to go there. And the last thing, a meteor is a rocket that travels from space to Earth. That's cool. Yeah, I think we have done here, guys. That's it for today. Take care and see you later on, guys, and bye-bye.